Before sunrise, the city still slept under shadows. In a small rented room above a closed tailor shop lived Armin, a young man who woke each morning not from discipline, but from worry. The fan creaked, the walls were stained with age, and his thoughts were heavy with the belief that life was happening to him, not for him. He worked at a noisy printing press near the railway tracks, doing his job well but telling himself every day that this was all he would ever be. One evening, after a long shift and a sudden power cut, Armin wandered to a small tea stall across the street. An old man named Elias sat there, calm and unhurried. Without being asked, he said, "Heavy days feel heavier when the mind carries them twice." Something in his quiet certainty drew Armin back again and again. Elias spoke simply, about rivers that flow around rocks, seeds that grow in darkness, and thoughts that quietly shape a life. One rainy night, Armin finally poured out his fears. Money, missed chances, the feeling of always being late in life. Elias listened and said, "Your life moves in the direction of your strongest thoughts. You expect limitation, and limitation obeys." Armin argued that thinking could not change reality. Elias replied, "But it changes how you meet it. And that changes everything." That night, Armin noticed his thoughts for the first time. The next morning, nothing around him had changed, but he chose one new thought: "I will do this day well." It felt strange, but he repeated it. Slowly, almost invisibly, things shifted. He stood straighter, learned new skills at work, corrected mistakes without shame, and brought a lighter energy home. His mother noticed the change before he did. When a problem arose at the press, Armin spoke up calmly and offered a solution. The owner saw his clarity and later promoted him. With time, Armin enrolled in evening classes, moved to a brighter home, and watched confidence replace fear. Years later, when the tea stall was gone, Armin understood that Elias had not changed his life. He had changed his thinking. And with each new thought, Armin continued to shape a better future, knowing that storms would come. But his mind was now his ally, not his enemy.